The latest episode of This Is Us episode got fans very upset with Kevin. Kevin revisited his ex-wife Sophie, even though he's still seeing Zoe. Fans were also very angry with Randall, who left a rude voicemail on Beth's phone that sparked a huge fight. Next week's episode will deal with Beth and Randall's tumultuous relationship. The tension was so very high during This Is Us's latest episode of Season 3. But even though Randall and Beth's conflict took center stage, fans online seemed pretty preoccupied with Kevin, of all people. Why? Because, takes deep breath, Kevin decided, for some reason, that it was a good idea to go revisit his ex-wife and former childhood sweetheart Sophie after he and Zoe went to couples therapy together. The whole point of Zoe and Kevin going to therapy was for them to talk everything through: his alcoholism, Zoe's fear of commitment, their future together, and how Zoe doesn't want children. Kevin showing up on his ex's doorstep, who, by the way, is now engaged and trying to live her best life without the Manny, seemed like a very selfish, and rather idiotic, move, at least, according to. When you have a problem with your current partner, you don't go visit your ex, Kevin. One angry fan wrote. I'm Team Zoe, but Kevin needs to grow up, another said, while a different viewer begged him to just leave Sophie alone. Thankfully, the mood seemed to shift by the end of the episode in his favor. Kevin and Sophie had a civil conversation about how she had moved on, and she helped him realize that he always got what he wanted. Then, we see Kevin telling Zoe that he chooses her over having kids together, and everything seems okay in the world again. For now, fury with Kevin aside, another character that got some pretty heavy heat online were Randall. Like Kevin, he made a rather boneheaded move last night that got him in trouble with the missus. Big time. Randall, thinking that Beth had stood him up during a very important dinner with the city council president, even though she was actually stuck in traffic and sacrificed getting drinks with her own boss for her hubby, left a very angry voicemail on Beth's phone. On it, he claimed she was teaching bored housewives to twirl, and said she needed to grow the hell up. Randall is so selfish. Geez, a fan tweeted. Others weren't as nice, and said things like, Randall, what is wrong with you, and that he was being a complete jerk. All of this is leading to what looks to be a very serious and nerve-wracking episode next Tuesday. According to the promo, which is below, we're going to see how this whole voicemail fail will play out. Will they split up? Sterling K. Brown himself told GoodHousekeeping.com that we'll see how they're able to navigate their lows and make it through to the other side, hopefully, in other words. Maybe. Like you though, we're holding out hope that Randall will apologize profusely for the nasty voicemail and they'll ultimately figure out something as with their new schedules. Randall started his job on Philadelphia's city council and Beth began working as a dance instructor. But until next week,